Hey, can y'all make sure y'all let me know y'all can hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know because I don't know. We appreciate y'all so much for being a part tonight. Again, it has been a joy to teach in this lesson talking about the offense. Again, I need somebody, please comment. Let me know y'all hear me because I can't, I don't know. Yes? Okay, good. Thank y'all. Talking about this has been something paramount and as well as very significant because, again, when you start to really stress the fact when he deals with being offended, we oftentimes always want to talk about those people, and those people oftentimes are us. Yeah, they're us. And we have positioned and even pushed ourselves to a degree that has, in all actuality, been mirror images of who we are. And we've been offending so many people and then trying to act as if we're always the victim, but oftentimes we've been the victimizer. And we start to look at forgiveness, and even John Bevere speaks about this in his book called The Bait of Satan. He talks about how forgiveness is a two-sided coin, that you have the one who's offended, and likewise you have the one who's the offender. And when you start to look at both sides, you start to realize that each side has a responsibility to actually come to one another. So the concept, when I start to talk about closing out of the particular lesson on tonight, when I was discussing how you need to be up close, there's a point where you got to get together. Steve Jobs says you have to do what you hate doing, and that is meet. You got to meet with one another. It's got to be a point where you come together and you start to realize that there is a significant divide, a significant issue that has not yet been addressed, and we need to address it head on. That's what the whole concept of don't let the sun go down on your wrath, that you want to make sure that before you move into the next day, you have healing in the same day. Though you're hurt, you can be healed. Though you're, been offended, you can become better. And I'm telling y'all right now, thank you, Stephanie, for so much, that you need to continue to grow in this area of your life. There's a many people that is going to enter into hell's gates, not because of their sin or acts, but because of their lack of forgiveness. And I think that's something that really is challenging, that you walk in a season or walk in life throughout your days harboring some offense that has occurred, that has happened. Learn to let some things go. Free yourself. You're dealing with ulcers. You're dealing with hypertension. I'm serious. You're dealing with all of this because of the simple fact that you've gotten to the place that you wouldn't let go of the anger. You wouldn't let go of the offense. Realize that God has more for you than what you've been holding on to. Let this be the season that's coming in your life that's a season of release. It's a season that brings you out and brings you to a place where you understand that the devil is no longer going to have a foothold on my life. I think that was a major point when you start to talk about the foothold. What room have we built? What room have we created? What room have we allowed ourselves to get into that allows us to give access to the enemy, to keeping us away from the things that God wants us to have? Thank you, Jasmine, for that. Yeah. What if, bring that question back up. If it was a question at the end or was it just a statement? What if you're hurt by the offense? Is that the same as being angry? Yeah, the hurt and anger kind of really goes hand in hand. But the difference between hurt and anger, hurt is the feeling, anger is the response. You now have a responsibility to either act on that or not act on it. And you got to get to a place of start to say, okay, how am I going to manage this moment? How am I going to manage this space? How am I going to channel this to the degree that I find clarity or growth from this? But to continue to walk around throughout your days hurt and angry, as I stated before, you're losing that minute of joy, that minute of peace. Y'all hear what I'm saying? How do you even begin when there is so many interwoven issues in a relationship? When you find that the other person just will not allow forgiveness and healing. Where do you begin? The operative word is just begin. Start. Go somewhere. Get there with it. Go after it. The interwoven issues, if you talk or even dialogue, you'll find out that some of the interwoven issues have been brought upon because of time. Some of us just need to have what's called delayed conversations. They're delayed. They should have been handled years ago, but because we suppressed them, because we swept them underneath the rug, because we ignored, because we did not go to the event because they were going, because we did not do this, because we did not do that, we did all this avoidance. And then when we come together, there's so much talk by other people that we allowed access to the enemy, the foothold. People, those people, right, have come in and started causing even more chaos when the two sources of the conversation never came together to discuss and to talk. When you find yourself in that place, you need to make sure you go after it. The names. Let me give you all those tools real quick in the argument. That was a good one right there. Let me pull it up. Hold on, one second. Never raise your voice, right? They'll be like, right? Right? Don't raise your voice. Don't bring up the past. That's when I was talking about don't be historical. Never say never. You never do this, you never do that. Yeah, and don't use the word, you always do this, you always do that. Stay away from that, because that is really trigger points. Yeah, that's right, Angela. I mean, that's trigger points, y'all. That's trigger points to keep that argument going. Y'all talking about, boy, you want to fight, just use it. You raise your voice, and then that statement, who you think you talking to? Come on, come on, y'all know y'all been there, right? Right? Don't you raise your voice. That's when Malcolm X said that. Don't you raise your voice in my house, right? But again, we got to make sure we maintain that, because again, even while we are offended, we can start shooting darts of offense to others. Yeah, we've done all that. Yeah, we have, Stephen. I'm guilty. Yeah, I'm telling truth. That's why I'm in this pulpit. I'm telling truth. Never, ever, ever, right? Oh, y'all crazy. But again, I thank God for what it is that's been communicated. I pray that you are starting to really work on your offenses. Listen, this series is about to be amazing. This series is about to continue to be amazing. Listen, part 3, we're going to have it on next week. Y'all got to get all of this. I think I'm probably maybe 3 more times on this. But again, I'm going to dig deep even come next week. And man, we just talked about those people this week. But again, I'm excited about how we're going to talk more about it. Oh yeah, another question. Okay, is it bringing up the past? Like helpful facts that can help a person to make a difference? Yeah, it depends on how you convey that. Make sure it's encouraging. Make sure you're speaking of past good qualities, not bringing up the past to prove a point. That goes back to what I just said, to prove a point. If you're trying to make a difference, you bring in things that really matter and have meaning, but not to just bring up stuff. Asia said that was smooth. Yeah, that was real smooth. Try to come in and say that. Yeah, but no, you want to make sure that you are bringing up positive, encouraging factors, not one to try to be more condescending and bringing that person down. Yeah. Any other questions y'all may have? Y'all talk to me. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, listen, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so very much for being a part. We just want to take a few minutes after every Bible study. I know we've been off. I've been running this month, but again, after Bible study, this is what you call the after study. We're going to be talking and discussing a little bit more in dialogue to allow you an opportunity to give a question. Is this a question? Hold on. The comment you made in regards to forgiving and how we expect God to forgive us immediately has helped me in this forgiveness journey. Yes. Thank you so much for that. We want to make sure that we continue. Yes. Tara, I learned that bringing up the past as a point of reference is not intended to offend, can in fact offend. So I learned not good. Be careful when I do. Yeah. You got to be very cautious with that. You have to be very cautious. Cool, Asia. Thank you. Appreciate you. I know it feels like Bible study in person. I know I'm trying to work on it. I'm thinking about allowing that door to open up so that we can be able to come back in to in person for Bible study in the upcoming year. I just kind of been watching, and I know it's easier not to even fight that traffic during the week, but I know sometimes y'all want to come, so we're gonna work on that, make that happen. But again, thank God for y'all. Miss y'all. My Bible study class, y'all, man, we used to be rocking. We used to be talking stuff just like this. So again, y'all can stay tuned in. Hey, listen, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube and if you have not shared the content, please do so. I need y'all to really hit that subscribe button. When you look at it, it should not say subscribe. It should say subscribed, ED. All right. So that makes sure that you are subscribed to the Unity Church Compton channel. Be a part of that. Please make sure you be a part of it. Let others know, hey, subscribe to it, because again, it is going to be a benefactor to us later on. The reason why we're pushing this so much, not only for you to be benefited by the information and the resources that are there on our YouTube page, but at the same time, it's also going to be helpful and resourceful to our church. This is how we give. This is how we share. This is how we be a part of what God continues to bring us to. Listen, I love you all. I thank you all so much. Let's make sure we connect and keep on connecting. Connect with one another. I have some detailed information still coming out. We're praying for others. Please send your prayer requests in. I'm praying on this Saturday, so please send your prayer requests in. And we're just going to believe God and trust God in all of this. Again, thank God for all of you. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all soon, okay? Bless y'all. Stay safe. All right. Bye-bye.